In the world of boxing, we have got another main event. May the 16th, we have got in the heavyweight division Dave Allen versus Filip Hergovic. Now, if you know the channel, I'm a massive Dave Allen fan. I went to not his last fight, the one he last main evented against Makhmudov. Uh, Dave went against him like journeyman, beat him easily. Filip Hergovic on an absolute tear again, beating David Adelaide, Dempsey McKean, he Joe Joyce. He's on another run again. It is an interesting matchup because us British fans, we all love Dave Allen, and we all know he can be good at times. He's no world beater, he's no world class fighter, but he has got the skills against certain opponents where you could see a way to victory, especially the Makhmudov fight. There was a way to victory there, and he didn't take it. But you know how we're going to do it. We're going to talk about Dave, then we're going to talk about Filip Hergovic. So let's get into Dave Allen. Dave Allen is one of the most decent level boxers who doesn't use his attributes to his ability or advantages. Sorry, may I say? But he's 25-8 with 2 draws. 20 of those big wins are coming by knockout. His most notable wins, the Johnny Fisher one, obviously that kind of put him back on the map. He knocked him out, and he knocked out Lucas Brown. I was actually there. That was my first ever boxing event. But then his losses. He's only losing to good guys, He also did lose to Johnny Fisher, but I think we all knew he should have won that fight. Tony Yoka, top 10 guy. Dillian White at the time was top 10, actually a top 5. Makhmudov 2 fights ago. Once again, I was there. Fraser Clark, okay, Olympian. David Price, that one he could have won. And Luis Ortiz at the time. Once again, Luis Ortiz was a top 5 guy. So he's only losing to good opposition, but definitely the David Price fight, the Makhmudov fight, he definitely could have won those ones. David Price is known for having a glass chin. Dave Allen's got 20 big wins by knockout. The Makhmudov one, he just stood in front of Makhmudov. There was no reason why he couldn't have won that one. When he started throwing, he started hurting Makhmudov, getting him really wobbly. He didn't go for it. But that's Dave Allen. I mean, listen, I think there is a key to victory for Allen in this fight. It just depends what Dave Allen shows up. And he's saying, I'm up for this one, I'm up for this one. Fingers crossed you are, Dave, because we all want you to win. And if you beat Filip Hergovic, then you're on to world level. You're getting those big names, your Joseph Parkers, your Martin Bicolis, your Zhilei Zhangs, those type of people. I mean, I think the key for victory for Dave Allen is definitely throw more. You definitely got to actually throw punches in a boxing match. I think your head movement, don't stand in front of Filip Hergovic. He's very robotic in 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. Go to the body. We've seen Hergovic gas out multiple times. It is kind of just like the Makhmudov fight where Allen needs to do what he should have done in the Makhmudov fight, but it's at a higher level against a higher opposition in Filip Hergovic. But now let's talk about Filip Hergovic. Now, Filip Hergovic was on an absolute tear, come across a Daniel Dubois, and to be fair, he was winning the Daniel Dubois fight, and in my personal opinion, Daniel Dubois started getting quite dirty, headbutts what caused multiple cuts, and then Filip Hergovic gassed out, to be fair. But he's 19-1 with 14 KOs. His notable wins, David Adelaide, Joe Joyce, Dempsey McKean, Zhilei Zhang. His only loss coming to Daniel Dubois, who's a former world champion, so there's no shame in that. But Filip Hergovic, he is great. He's got decent power. He is a very good boxer. He's light on his feet. I'm not saying, he's like an Usyk or an Atalma, but he can definitely move. He likes the 1-2, then left hook. It is good, it is effective, but I think, when someone's putting the pressure on you, especially if, the Joe Joyce fight, you saw that he was doing enough to win the rounds, but Joe Joyce was definitely affected him in stamina-wise. Zhilei Zhang, that fight was awful. That was who won that one. But my predictions, as much as I love Dave Allen, he's my favourite boxer. I am going to have to go with Filip Hergovic. Only, like, we all love Dave, but do you think Dave Allen can beat a Filip Hergovic? Personally, no. I would love to see it happen, but who knows? Who knows? It might, but I'm going with Filip Hergovic with a decision. I don't think he's stopping Allen. Allen's never been really stopped. He's been TKO'd when the ref stepped in, but never hurt, never phased, and he's got a granite chin. So I think Hergovic with a decision. I'm also going to this one, so you might see a vlog, you might not. I'm not too sure yet, but if you enjoy MMA and boxing content, give this channel a subscribe. It will be the one for you. Do weekly uploads on predictions and the aftermaths and that. And I'm slowly starting to figure out how to do some videos on like top 3 underrated boxers or MMA fighters and stuff like that. But give a subscribe, give a comment, give a like, all that business. I will catch you in a bit.